Hey everyone, so it's the end of day 2 here at Fan Expo Chicago. And I gotta tell you, some of my oldest complaints about Fan Expo were really on display today. One is their line management inside and outside. They're very disorganized in terms of getting in to the convention center. Um, Inside, in Celebrity Row, it's just super disorganized. Um, there's insufficient room, there's insufficient markings on the floor for people to line up properly, even though they kind of think to themselves how it should be. As fans in other events, they're like, why are they doing it this way? Um, and their VIP system is, again, one of the least favorite parts for anyone who's attended an event that does not use Fan Expo's VIP system, which is, instead of every celebrity having a line dedicated for VIPs and one for everyone else, they have a VIP table where where if you're a VIP pass holder and you want to go see a certain celebrity, you go up and you say, I want to go to this celebrity, and they walk you to that table. Now that sounds really cool. The problem is that there's no way for anyone else to gauge actual possible time spent at a celebrity table. Um, and so VIPs rarely wait, ever. And we all understand that we pay for VIP and we get certain things, but it skews that particular system in a way that it just demoralizes the general attendee experience, who can be in line for hours and never move, not even one person, because the VIP is constantly being immediately refilled instead of people being able to see, oh, there's this many VIPs in a line, and having some semblance of, hold this VIP, let one or two GA people go, and then go back to the other way, to give people hope and to allow people to move. Because if you've ever stood in line at an event on concrete for more than 15 minutes, much less an hour or 2 hours, you know that it will kill you. Which is why my day ended early today. We went and saw a lot of people, experienced a lot of the vendor floor, got some autographs and one photo op. And I have to tell you that I have a brand new knee that I got a couple months ago, and generally speaking, it's wonderful. Pain is not that great. However, at the end of today, I can tell you that the knee on the left is markedly more swollen than the one on the right. So my day ended sooner than it normally might have. However, some interesting vendors, lots of comic books. If you were here for comic books, you were a pig in slop. You did not want for a choice of a comic book vendor. Rows upon rows of long boxes, which is awesome. The normal fare of Funkos and anime stuff was also there. We got a couple things. I got a script signed by 5 of the people that were in Aliens. My wife got a poster signed by Jennifer Beal. This is great. Finished off a project from Book of Boba Fett. And we, of course, saw all 4 members of The Mummy that were here. Brendan Fraser, Oded Farr, John Hanna, and Patricia Velasquez. So it was great. Fan Expo's celebrity lists are always great. They are top notch. It is the way they manage their event that is problematic. And this is not just me. I can't tell you how many people we talked to while we were standing in multiple lines who share that assessment of Fan Expo, not just here, but since they bought out all the old Wizard cons. I still love coming. But I prepare myself every time I go to a Fan Expo event that there's going to be parts that are just frustrating as all get out. So tomorrow is a mop-up day. We're flying home in the afternoon, so we'll actually have to leave a little before closing. But there's no people we need to see. There's nothing we need to do. This will actually be just a go, wander around, make sure there's nothing we missed on the vendor floor, and that kind of thing. So that's always fun to do, is to just take some time, check out the smaller vendors when there's, you're not worried about getting to someone's table or getting to a photo op. So overall, a pretty good weekend. Done in many ways by my own body, but also by some of the frustrations of the event itself. I look forward to attending others in the future because, like I said, their guest lists are always on point. But you got to prepare yourself if you're not a normal Fan Expo goer tour. There's some things that are going to drive you nuts if you've been to other events. So that's it at the end of day 2 for me. I am done like dinner. Like I said, good stuff happened, bad stuff is done, but it is time to lock it up for the evening. I'll do a write-up when I get home, probably Monday, maybe Tuesday, and we'll talk about it in more depth maybe, but I just wanted to get this out there and let you all know I'm here. It's wonderful. Met some wonderful people in line. They're great. We talked about other conventions they might want to attend just because of the perks of those conventions, not necessarily because of anything wrong with Fan Expo, but there's always someplace good to go. And it's nice to share that information amongst fans. So till we talk to you again, I'm Mark. This has been day 2 at Fan Expo Chicago. Take it easy. Stay safe. And I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.